Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wild. Today we're hopping onto Twitter with I was sexually assaulted by @Doordash driver today. Some of you might be looking at the date of this and be saying, why even bring this up? I didn't even know about this. It ended up on one of my favorite channels for a Reddit reaction, which was MXR Plays. MXR Plays is a Reddit reaction channel. I love watching them. They ended up seeing this and I was just like, oh my god, that is crazy. And what was even crazier is that this managed to slip by me. Like, really? So with that said, I actually want to go through what happened here because she actually gave the play-by-play of what happened, how things went down with Doordash, and what happened after that. So with that said, let's get started. I was sexually assaulted by @Doordash driver today, and Doordash is saying that they can't do anything besides give me a $10 credit to my account, a $20 refund, and contact me in 48 hours. Lunar Snow 1 is a entrepreneur, YouTuber, and just overall influencer. I'll leave a link to the Twitter feed in the description as usual, as well as the account for Lunar Snow 1, so that way she can get credit for finding this at the very least. The Doordash driver should be deactivated, hands down. The driver was caught masturbating over my food in his car, and Doordash simply said, "We'll investigate." At what period of time do you know that this person masturbated over your food? Like, did you approach his car? What actually happened? I feel like I need details on this. But the fact that Doordash said we'll investigate, this sounds like Doordash's MO. In fact, you probably got more back from them. The $10 credit, $20 refund, and all that, you probably got more back from them than most people end up getting back. So that's impressive in its own right. I was initially hung up on when I brought this to Doordash's attention. I spoke with the restaurant, and there are witnesses to all of this. I am disgusted and will be suing as well as going public. Yep, that sounds exactly like Doordash's MO. I'm glad that there are other witnesses involved because right now at face value, it seemed like a little out of place. Like, what period of time did you see the driver? And spoke with the restaurant. I don't know what the restaurant would end up doing. I don't know. There's a lot going on here I just don't know about. I'm creating a police report with the support of my family right now. As I type this, I'll also be getting a lawyer. Well, first off, you should have lawyered up as soon as possible because this is a little insane. Second, yeah, you should definitely file a police report because I would be concerned for your safety as well. The police are on their way to my home. I'm so sorry, everyone. The cops have been here at my house creating a report. I'm physically safe. Thank you all for checking on me. I'm with my family. I have to go get tested right now. I feel so sad about all of this, but I appreciate the support and will update you soon. Yeah, if she got STDs or anything from the guy, oh my god, that would be a sucky way to get it. Like, I just wanted to get my food, and I am the biggest proponent of don't mess with somebody's food. That's just wrong. Oh, and Doordash finally chimes in after all that. Hello, @Lunar Snow. I cannot express how sincerely sorry I am that we let you down about this abhorrent experience. This is absolutely terrible and should not have happened. Please DM us your email and phone number so I can get this corrected and properly escalated ASAP. Travis. Because you know the only way Doordash was ever gonna do the right thing, and I mean ever, was if it was made to such a public degree. This would have been just brushed under the rug as usual. That's why you need to build clout. Because Doordash would have just got away with it scot-free. That's just not right. Y'all would have been on the internet making wild allegations against people for clout. How is the driver masturbating over your food got to do with you being sexually assaulted? This is dumb, to be honest. That was the dumbest comment I could have possibly read on the subject. Masturbating over somebody's food, regardless of the category of whether it being sexual assault or just something wrong with the food entirely, and you honestly believe it was okay? That is the stupidest thing I could have read. May have to file this under things that did not happen. I don't know about that yet. This sounds a lot like Doordash. Really about to cancel my membership and tell everyone I know about this so they will do the same. I get DoorDash 3 to 5 times a week minimum, but will gladly switch to Postmates. And just so Michelle knows, or Postmates and Uber Eats are basically the same platform. If you switch to Uber Eats, you'll probably get a better deal. Not to mention, they actually also have a higher barrier of entry to allow Uber Eats drivers, so it's not as easy to hop onto Uber Eats as it is to DoorDash. I am so effing sorry. This is so foul, and that man deserves to rot in jail for the rest of his life for the felony he committed. I am sending you so much love. That is so effed up, man. Girl, I am so sorry. I remember being harassed by an Uber driver and IDEK. Why everyone is straight up perverted and disgusting. I love how Uber supports chiming in. We're sorry to hear about this experience and would like to follow up with you about more information. Please provide us with your email address and DM so we can follow up. It's so bad. Like, DoorDash's support is so bad, Uber's about to help you out. That's how you know you screwed up. Now, I don't want to go through all the replies because, well, there's 1,279 quote tweets and almost 13,000 retweets. So this is already like all kinds of crazy. So we're just gonna skip right over to my opinions because they're worth what you pay for them. None of you pay me. There you go. I think I could speak for the majority of drivers and dashers between DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub to where we could say, that's not cool. No one does that. I think this sounds exactly how DoorDash would operate as far as actually getting compensated for the crimes they commit. But I'll tell you what, as far as the $10 credit and the $20 refund, that's more than what most people actually get back. And I think between this and the time where somebody actually pooped in somebody's lobby, like I'll leave that video in the description because I think it falls under the same parameters. The difference between somebody who gets help from DoorDash and someone who doesn't get help from DoorDash is, simply put, the person who has the most influence actually gets help. And it's sad to see, because if this happened any other realm, DoorDash would just brush it under the rug and do everything they can to hide the fact that they committed a serious crime. Wrongful deactivations, leaving people who are really bad with using DoorDash and just keeping them on the platform because they're not costing them that much money, and everything in between. I don't know how the lawsuit is going as far as DoorDash goes, but going back to the point about developing your influence, do you realize how many people would experience the same thing she would experience? And because they don't have such a following, this person's got almost 1,800 followers. Her YouTube channel's got 6,000 subscribers or something like that. That minimal amount of extra was able to just push her forward and get her situation figured out. Could it have also been because it was on Twitter? Absolutely. I think, quite honestly, it's become such a deal that people need to be held accountable like this, to where you make a big enough noise, suddenly that's what actually fixes the problem. When I got deactivated, no one was there to help me. The local news brushed it off. The lawyers around here didn't want to do their job. And of course, DoorDash was doing exactly what DoorDash does and sending auto replies to shoo you off, because that's the integrity and character of DoorDash as a company. As far as the driver goes, I think it goes without saying. He should be deactivated hands down. He should also be put in jail because that's wrong. Now, is it possible that it's fake? I mean, anything's possible. It sounds too accurate. You know what I'm saying? It sounds too much like DoorDash's MO. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.